Episode 5 of Season 1. Episode 6 of the Panic Table Season 1 Unaccompanied Minors. Name badges, activate. Everyone's purple.
Shape of a bucket.
Episode 6 of the Panic Table Season 1 Unaccompanied Minors. Y'all want to play some Mothership?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, like, that's...
I...
Oh my god. Do you want to play some Mothership?
Okay, good. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm pretty stressed out, but good.
This is such a stressful game.
I was upset that we had to stop playing.
Because of the urgency at hand,
Yes.
we had such a cliffhanger, and
Yes.
as always, so much has happened. Jeez Louise. I am Cameron Danger, Strittmatter, and have the strict pleasure of serving as your warden this evening. Let's go around and struggle to introduce ourselves.
Oh, sorry. Busy. Friskin Kellens. I play Barry Barracuda Benjamin. He, him, Marine, space pirate. Didn't get the best night of sleep.
Since this is Chris's last episode with I'm just getting a signal from off camera that he's been fired. Go ahead and comment down below who you'd like to see replace him for the next several episodes.
Been fun.
Have a great time. Who wants to go next?
I will. Hi, I'm Ndiya Baker. Nope, that's not it.
The lines are getting blurrier.
Yeah, they are. Hi, I'm Azuma Ude, playing Ndiya Baker, 17 scientist. That bitch, she, her, hers, you already know.
I'm Kelly Grago. I'm playing Gracie _ this is getting tiring, _8 _final _copy. She's an 17-year-old android, she, her, hers, and she continues to do her best.
I'm Anwar Saab. I'm playing Eddie Elmstead, 16, a teamster, and yeah, severely stressed, severely injured, and we'll see where we go from here.
On the last episode, things had gotten... Actually, they weren't worse, were they? That was the first time the colony had been relatively stabilized since Gracie the android, her well-intentioned use of a prototype mining sensor to discover even more minerals within the mostly thought depleted asteroid of Lover's Rock, wound up wiping out all electrical systems on the colony with an unforeseen EMP blast that she herself was protected from by the hazard suit that she sagely sought to don in the process. All of the teens had to deal with blowing up the central ore processing unit, Heartbreaker Station, as it slid into the gap, down into the mines, destroying everybody's livelihood and causing even more problems. There were stolen spaceships, there were fights with worms, there were PvP moments as scientists punched Teamsters in the face. Bon Chance, Chief of Security, busted in and punched you in the face and several other places for stealing his ship. That was uncomfortable. There was a party because mostly everyone had survived insofar as we can tell, and so the colonists, realizing that their lives were not imminently in danger, decided to just take it easy for a night. All of the androids are in an especially good mood for an especially mysterious reason that most of the table doesn't know. Their warranties, the thing, androids only being allowed to live for 7 years unless a company graciously extends their warranty in exchange for labor, those warranty timelines have been wiped out on everybody who's being woken back up from the EMP blast. With the notable exception of Gracie _8, because she was protected from it in the first place. What else did I miss? That's so many other big things that were happening. Elmo's still alive and still rocking. Something's going on with horses.
Love Elmo.
Elmo's relationship with Ndiya.
Imaginary
Okay,
relationship.
is an insane word to use for whatever
Fabricated.
they're
I don't
doing. Yeah.
Dr. Kapoor has officially touched base with young Ndiya Baker, giving her a mission to add a mysterious hard drive's information to Valentine, the corporate AI that runs the entire colony prior to it being restored to full network access, which Eddie worked late into the night to restore Because your boss had just had a little too much mysterious fluid to drink. That's no.
No,
A little too much whiskey to drink, and so you decided to do the job yourself, working tirelessly to begin to reestablish that network. Because so far, the company has no idea what's been happening because Valentine has been down. So, because of your actions, what's really great is that the colony's general infrastructure is now slowly coming back online as power is restored, as systems are fixed. There's still a lot to do, but it's way less awful. You found out that Valentine had been programmed to self-destruct, wiping itself clean. We suppose that was probably what Ndiya unknowingly did, and you took this to the captain, who, with heavy heart, promised to follow up after you printed it off. Yeah. So you left that in her very capable hands, knowing that there was like some sort of ominous 12-hour timer on whatever had happened on Valentine, but she said that she has it. Then everybody went to bed and had the worst nightmare they may have ever had. Hideous visions of the people that mysteriously disappeared from the event we still haven't unpacked all those years ago, pinioned on some sort of eldritch colossal being in a murky sea with the viscosity of jam and or blood. You awoke, some of you having critically failed fear saves on that, to the tremors of an earthquake, or I suppose in this case an asteroid quake, as AOC 143 trembled beneath your very feet here in the station.
How much time has passed since?
I'm gonna give you just like a quality 8 hours. Like, everybody got a great night's sleep, with the exception of the fact that no, you didn't. Everyone had a shared nightmare, and so the hysteria begins there. Each of you wake up in your respective bunks in the HAB unit, the burbs as they call it here on Lover's Rock, to find your bunks and beds shaking and quaking the earth beneath you. All of you failed your body saves. So let's pick up where we left off. Roll 2d10. We're wearing our pajamas right now. No one went to sleep in their body armor. So I would say that just your armor is just 1 as far as that goes for the moment in our PJs. So how are we doing? 0 damage. Eddie, chime in, baby.
I took 5, but with the 1 armor, 4.
4.
So I have 2 health.
And you ripped your long john. You are
health?
down to 2 health.
2 health.
Ndiya, how
After
you doing,
someone
baby
punched
girl?
me in the face.
I rolled 7.
Nice
Less
karma.
1. So I was at 11. Now I'm at 5.
I got a 7, so I was at. No, I did not. I got a 7. So I was at a 9. Now I'm at a 3.
In this case, your bunk just collapses down on top of each of you.
How did they? I'm on a mattress on the ground.
All right, so wait,
No.
you got hurt. You're in a situation where just Elmo's bunk that's above you suddenly slams down onto your face as you wake up screaming. You roll out of bed and slip on magazines, something, faceplant into the ground. And you stand up, terrified, and sprint straight into the adjoining wall. You are knocked down. Jerry scurries from the nook on your shoulder up onto the other shoulder, which he finds is more protective, as you spring out of your bunk and the colony stops shuddering under your feet. Alarms start to sound through the base as yet another disaster has occurred this morning on Lover's Rock. You hear the rush of footsteps as people run into the main hangar that contains all of these HAB units and towards Central Command. Yeah, all of you are here at the moment. The chaos continues. The bunk crashes down on your face. You right yourself, slip, fall. You run straight into a wall, and though you land cleanly in your gym jams, the two of you now get to enjoy the first panic rolls of the day. Go ahead and roll on the panic table for us.
Oh, yes.
Really? Okay, great. Go ahead and pass that over to Azuma for me, won't you?
It's not a day if I don't start it with a panic roll. What is it supposed to be, higher or lower?
Higher.
You want it higher than your current stress.
Great. It's definitely lower.
Karma.
It's not.
Your fourth failed panic.
Yeah, I fail all of them, and yet I still cause all this destruction.
You gain 1 stress. That's a 3. Is that what I'm looking at?
5.
Oh, lies. Hey, remember earlier when I was like incorrect and said that you had gained the cowardly condition?
Yeah.
That's not incorrect anymore.
Okay.
You have been so successful in the last several steps of your personal mission of, dare I say, galactic conquest. And the weight is getting to you.
Okay.
It seems that the Lover's Rock itself is against your plan, and you feel the odds stacking statistically higher and higher as you become cowardly. This is a condition, so it sticks with you until you can afford the therapy. You have to fear save anytime there is a violent encounter. I'm gonna say, in our case, since so much of our problems have been just environmental, this is not just for violent engagements, but anything that requires mustering one's bravery.
Okay.
You always have to fear save when these things happen. If you fail, you run.
Okay.
Nice.
That feels good to me.
It's a nice counterweight system.
Yeah.
You're just a big old bastard. You have to deal with a lot of things. I'm so proud of you. Carry these noble gemstones of evil.
I sure will.
Exquisite. And it's not evil. It's just
That's who I am.
She's misunderstood.
Sounds like a hater to me.
All of you hear the scurrying of boots and the klaxons, letting everybody know that yet another emergency has occurred. The table is yours. What do you guys want to do?
Are we together or are we just running?
You are all in the burbs right now.
I want to find my friends and make sure they're okay.
I'm leaving my unit confused that I just ran into a wall and just looking around what is actually going on right now.
Still with a big old shiner
Yeah.
and now just like kind of a split.
Nose
Yeah,
just
it's not
slightly.
great.
Is Elmo on the bunk that landed on me, or
Elmo
is
is
he
still
still
in
in the
maintenance,
hospital? Okay,
insofar
thank
as you
God.
know,
All right,
yeah.
forget that. I got the bunk off of me, and I start heading towards Central Command.
Okay, yeah.
I walk out in my robe, gorgeous as always, of course.
Mm-hmm. Twisted ankle.
Yeah, ankle's definitely twisted, and I hobble my way.
Twisted.
I hobble my way. Elegant. Though in my heel, I still wear my heels, please. I have heeled, sleepy
You took the
shoes.
time.
Yeah, of course. And I hobble my way to check on Dr. Kapoor.
Let's say this is how this plays out. So it happens. Cruz sprinting, door opens, door opens, door opens. You see each other. Scooby Squad. Hey, how's it going, space youths? The worst kind of youths. 15 minutes later, your makeup is done.
Yeah.
You also
Head
trail
out,
behind.
yeah,
So
yeah.
you're okay if I actually start with them
Oh,
and
yeah,
then you
no.
can snake through it
Yep,
a little bit?
of course.
Everybody musters to the central command. Everybody that you know is up and running on the colony, organic, synthetic. Most faces are present there as everybody is doing their best. Amina is wheeled in on a wheelchair by her brother Darius, who has just come back freshly from working on the life support batteries, where he and Bruce have been met with general success, actually, thanks to one of those secret roles that you did. So that's fun. Occasionally I just have you performing as the NPCs in the background,
Yeah.
and that's always a fun delight for me. Great work, good roles. Bruce is in there as well. All of the familiar faces. Notably, Dr. Kapoor is not present, but more ominously than all of that, neither is the captain. Her place at the head of the room sits empty. Blessedly, UB40, Chief Medical Officer, and I would say in this instance, the ranking officer in our situation, steps to the front of the room, her right arm fully degloved
Hell
and
yeah.
just exposing the intricate ceramic machinery underneath. Full Terminator from the eyes down, just ceramic jaw,
Sick.
lab coat, exposed sternum. Even more of their rib cage has been exposed down there. And you can notice she's been, it's hard to say if she is the appropriate word anymore, because this is the least human UB40 has ever looked. Still, the urgency in their eyes, which they have retained, I think, to communicate with each of the humans on board, steps to the front of the room and with a great deal of solemnity says, "Situation report," and the meeting sort of gets underway and normalcy starts to take place as all of you listen in. The different department heads talk about the structural integrity of modules and things, thanks to the
on
on her
network
data
being up, they
pad,
can take
after
accurate readings on
examining
this,
some
so great work
readouts
on
that
everybody, like, gives
reports
Eddie a thumbs
up. So yeah, though Eddie, you have been killing it
is,
socially with the
unfortunate
teens.
to say,
The
but I
adults
think whatever
are slowly but surely earning the
the-
respect of you as a reliable guy for
I'm
day
just
3 of active work.
Getting some good graces before I inevitably get caught for doing something I shouldn't be doing.
Incredible. It ends with Amina, Dr. Khan, the geologist, who, despite her egregious injuries, the Metagel vac thing that she had been having, she's sort of like a bag of green soup, just vacuum sealed to half of her body, that overnight, even just the expensive nanites that are in that thing have done the work of restoring much of what was hurt in her horrible fall to the bottom of the canyon. That was largely your fault. She, on her data pad, after examining some readouts, reports that it is unfortunate to say, but I think whatever the immediate seismic activity of our precious prototype that has forever changed the face of Lover's Rock has also awoken our creepy crawly friends from the core of the asteroid. The Chibolba Pharmaceutical, the previous owners of this asteroid before Blastex Wilson, Gelato Heavy Materials Company, had taken claim of this particular mining prospect. They, famous for their bioengineering, had created creatures to do what Blastex Wilson's heavy drills and machinery also do, which is soften the crust of this thing so they can get deeper in, and eventually abandon the prospect and all of their creations, which are not, at least up front, directly harmful, but that was over 2 decades ago, and it seems they've gotten much larger. She says it looks like, in general, we're seeing, I think, just heavy worm traffic in the mines. So just as a general piece of advice, please use extra caution, travel with friends, use the machinery and tools available to protect yourselves. As far as we know, these creatures are just alarmed at the current situation, and undeterred by the light which normally repels them, they are being drawn close to the surface. Thank you so much for activating that sensor. I really needed this today. Yes. And so, she indicates different areas of the mine that are possibly compromised. The general note is it's weirder down there now. The captain is missing. The comms are down is something that you've gathered right now. So though the network is up, we're still not communicating with the company.
I wanna know what UB40. I wanna try and listen to what UB40's conversation is with whoever they're talking to.
UB40 has asked if anybody has any pressing injuries, and so right now she's over on the side talking to humans and organics alike. What's up?
I have a pressing injury, UB40. Can you look at my eye?
You walk over to see that UB40, because Eddie is kind of the soup du jour hero of the moment. UB40 is already sort of they've got their field kit and are pressing a cold compress to Eddie and turning this way, doing the light thing just to make sure you aren't concussed. And she says, "I think you're gonna be all right, baby boy."
Thank you.
Does this go ahead and lean your head? Does that hurt?
Nope.
Twist up a little bit, let's say gently. Back down. How does that feel?
Feels good.
Oh, hey Gracie, what's going on?
Hey, where's the captain?
Girl, I don't know.
Okay.
Freaky shit's going on around here.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Question.
Yes.
Does everyone know, what the counter? Do we know, if there's a worm, we do this?
So yeah, even just from the briefing and from their previous experience, you saw this a little bit. Worms are not hunting people.
Yeah.
They are just kind of like blind freight trains.
Yeah.
Because they eat minerals.
Yeah.
And so as they're pushing through things, they're just extremely dangerous to be around.
So does everyone know that they are not they are attracted to noise?
Yeah, because originally these were biomachines for mining, and so Chibolba would just thump parts of the rock that they would draw to and then make rudimentary caverns of things. And they didn't engineer them to grow, but grow they have, and have been sort of dormant in the heart of the asteroid until now. This was always a contingency problem that Blastex Wilson knew about, but they were never going to thump the planet hard enough to make that an issue.
Okay.
Yeah, way to go.
Is there
Dumb.
okay?
Yeah.
I heard the end of this worm situation. I know that these worms are photosensitive.
Mm-hmm.
Could I possibly I would like to go back to my room to change.
Yeah.
And I would love to have a flashback moment of me packing for my trip to come here.
Absolutely. Let's settle the things in this room,
Yep,
and then let's
yep,
see what
yep,
you're doing.
yep,
That's
yep.
fantastic.
Great. Yeah, I have
We've
to
built in a fun flashback mechanic, so we'll get to that in
Yep.
2 shakes of a
Great.
Persian kitten's whiskers. This conversation is ongoing. Great question.
I'm scared.
Hey, did you guys have dreams?
UB40 says, "Oh, I've stopped sleeping."
Have you?
Good for you. I couldn't sleep last night. I had this.
Oh wow.
Barry, what happened to you, man?
Wow.
I woke up and next
Did you
thing,
two do this to each other?
No, I got.
You have corresponding black eyes as if both of you went "Huh!" on the same.
I'm not that tough, man.
you know,
Lady.
yeah, me and we were just chance.
What
just
happened to
had
your
a-
face?
I woke up and I ran into the wall.
You ran into the wall.
I had the weirdest dream ever. I've
Dude,
seen people I have not thought about in forever. It's
what do you like in a sphere thing?
Yes?
yeah.
You too?
Did we all have the same dream?
Dream? But you guys had a weird dream too.
Hey,
I'm not talking to you.
I'm sure you're, like, typically a nice person.
No, she's not.
Everyone has their stuff, man. But you
She
You
sent
scare
you
me.
flying into a rock. She punched me in the eye. It's only a matter of time till she chops
know,
off Barry's arm or something.
Okay.
you can't just act like nothing happened. You haven't even apologized to me.
I just, you know,
She's
Okay.
on her redemption arc.
I don't know what that means.
No one knows what it means.
I am sorry.
Wow.
Thanks.
Tempo. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, can we move on? Like, did you have a dream? Let's talk about the dream. What does the
Okay,
dream say?
so
Let's
we,
talk
we,
about that.
we
Yes.
seem to have all had the same dream about some spherical object, and there were a lot of people from our pasts, it seems, in
I
a
saw my
lot.
parents.
Your parents? They were in a lot of pain.
Who did you see?
Me?
As UB40, you could tell they are listening to this very closely as they examine you, and they're pressing just lightly on your ribs. Does that hurt there?
Yeah.
You can talk to me. You know that, right? I'm
Yeah,
Dr. Patient. Here, how about you come and find me later and we can talk about what's going right there? Have you, and they open up a case and extract a long vial that you recognize. Have you been administered a stim pack in the last 24 hours?
No.
You're not messing with me, are you, Barry? This is not a time for a shenanigan.
No.
All right, this is gonna sting a little bit. She zapped you with a stim pack. Your stress is reduced by 1. Roll 1d10.
Hi.
Hi. 2.
2. So yeah, you gain 2 health back, and you have advantage to all rolls for roll 1d10
Are you flipping? Can I get some of that?
7.
for 7 minutes. So so for this scene, basically.
Go punch
Okay.
Chance right now.
No.
I didn't say that out loud.
You didn't say that out loud. Okay, yeah, I was about to say,
No,
UB40
table talk.
is
Yeah.
Table
Yeah,
talk.
yeah.
Table
Yeah, right.
talk.
So she looks at you as you. And she's, what is going on with you kids? Come here. She grabs a stim pack and
Get nice.
hits you 2. Roll 2d10, please. Tell me first one and then the other.
A 2.
You reduce your stress by 1. You gain 2 HP, and then you get advantage on your rolls for the next.
7.
Yeah, that's a 7. I thought it was a 1. Also, I misspoke earlier. I had 4 health, not 2. So now I'm at 6.
She goes, sorry, I can't do more in the moment.
This is more than
field dressing
enough.
Sort of thing.
Thank you.
Stay out of trouble, you two. As you.
Quick question, UB40. Hi, I also fell this
Oh,
morning
your
on my
ankle. Are
ankle.
you all
Yeah,
right?
no, I just a little bit of help
Here,
would that
all
be
right,
great.
here,
Thank you so
okay,
much.
Gently, if you could just place that up here. And
Oh,
look at that. I'm all out of stim packs.
oh,
Yeah. It doesn't look like she's out of stim
Yeah.
packs. And
But
she goes,
I
"Man,
can-
that-
I can
what
s-
a
I can
pity."
see one
Yeah.
there.
No, these are
No.
different. It's for allergies. It's a
oh.
whole thing.
Well, I
How about this? Come visit me later and we'll get you sorted out. Does that sound good? Next, please. And she moves past all of you with her little triage kit as they begin Darius steps up and he's like, this really hurts. It's pinky. It is, I think, jammed, as they go and have their conversation.
Can I grab like a band-aid? Can I grab like a
Free action.
gauze?
What do you need? You just want it?
Yeah.
One band-aid.
Yeah, like
Hello
just like
Kitty,
a roll of gauze.
Simple answer, yes.
Okay.
Great.
Done.
Okay.
Cool, man.
Hey.
Don't do it.
what's up? Oh. Oh, okay. No, it's it's not often that people are nice to
You're-
me, so it's just like
Composure
I
save.
just but I am going to keep it together because thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I'm gonna go back to my room.
Oh, okay.
And I got a thing that
You don't have to.
I needed.
You can just.
I'm gonna
That's
I think
okay.
if I could do, but thank you.
You're welcome.
You turn gracelessly and slam into Dr.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dr. Kapoor.
The
hi.
tea she's holding just splashes
Yeah,
all
oh,
down the
oh.
front of her tunic
Oh
and
no,
lab
no,
coat.
Dr. Kapoor.
She
I'm
hisses
so sorry. Yeah.
Under her breath.
I'm so
It was
sorry.
170
I'm
degrees.
no, I'm sorry.
This hurts a lot.
I am not feeling like myself today. It's just been, I had a dream last night that was really
Baker,
weird, and it was.
The trick is not minding that it hurts.
What?
So she hands you the now
yeah,
flattened teacup. What is this about dreams I was hearing? I'm so sorry. It's just, did you have a nightmare too last night?
You
Yes,
had
did
a
you have a nightmare, Dr.
nightmare.
Corbett? Can you tell me what the
worst
nightmare? What
nightmare.
happened? What you say? What happened?
Well,
I can't wait to hear
mine
this.
seemed very silly. Could you tell me what yours was, please?
No,
You
no.
share
What
first.
was yours?
She looks around. Right now it's mostly synthetics in line for stuff. UB40's doing their own thing. She goes, there was an ocean.
A what?
An ocean.
An ocean?
She's saying ocean.
Yes. Did you see people
Yes.
in a vast sea?
Oh my God, yes.
What does it mean?
But did you see
I
something
don't
in the
know.
middle?
What do you mean, Dr. Kapoor? If you don't know, then how will we know? You have to know. You've got to tell me what it means, Dr. Kapoor.
I only have theories at the moment that I think would be largely
No, no, no,
irresponsible to
tell me-
share with
tell
you.
me if, no, what is
I will
the
be
theory?
happy to share my findings, as this happens to be an area of my speciality, and that is all I can tell you for the moment. But please, it would be very helpful for my data set if you could just, for the moment, share your experiences, because I think we all might be in grave danger, as I suspected.
Hold on. Who did you see in your ocean?
I saw a lot of people I lost.
It sounds like
You saw it too, didn't you?
Yeah, it sounds like we saw the same thing. Like, I
Just
saw
looking
my
in each of your
parents.
eyes, I can see this. This happened for each of you, didn't it? Yes, as I suspected. I think it would be of tantamount importance if each of us was able to share to my data set, because I think this is not a fluke. It is not a one-off. This has meaning, and I want to help figure out exactly what it means. So please, if you could just tell me what you saw.
Table talk.
Yeah.
Like, how suspicious?
I am very
like,
suspicious.
She seems completely earnest.
Okay.
You have no reason to distrust this woman.
Great.
She has deep bags under her eyes. All of this seems above board as far as her and Ndiya concerns. It might be news that, like, this doctor would know anything about something like this, because what a weird effing thing to know about. I would say, narratively speaking, none of you have any reason to distrust Dr. Kapoor, do you?
I do.
Okay.
With the hack and the password.
If
and
we could find that out, like lickety split, we have to.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'll
this is good.
I'll drop some stuff, but like this is not
exit the
this
room.
is
Yeah, yeah,
common
so-
knowledge.
so
This isn't
I'm-
just table
so,
talk.
yeah.
Like, I want people to know I am suspicious of her. And
Yes.
her.
Let's replace that tea later, shall we?
Yes.
I'll see you
I'll
in...
come by in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be there. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go.
Clack, 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 clack. Yeah, you are covered in tea.
Yeah.
You leave. The three of you are here. She is earnestly listening to you.
Okay, I didn't. I saw myself.
You're an android.
Wow, real scientist here.
It's Double Dine did good work. It's very hard to tell initially if an android's an android. You know, it's not like they have like little Sims diamonds above them. But
Why? Why did that? How do you know I'm an android from just that?
just call it a sixth sense sort of situation. That must have been very troubling for you.
I feel troubled.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you?
I saw my parents and a whole bunch of other people.
She takes her hands and in a very genuine sort of thing. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to overstep. I'm so sorry that happened. Must have been crushed. I saw my brother.
Yeah, I actually don't really remember my dreams often, so I don't know. I don't know.
But did you see someone?
I think some faces, but I can't really remember too much.
Right. I'm correct in remembering that y'all really haven't spent almost any time around this woman, right? So you don't know how she is, generally
No.
speaking. She is genuinely concerned. She listens to you, no reaction, just like earnestly listens and goes back to us. This is all terribly strange, if I think we can all agree. I'm going to go see if anybody else had this experience. If you remember anything, please, you know where to find me down in the ICS labs. Thank you, Barry.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, looks like we all have stuff to do. Good luck out there. And she very warmly starts approaching other people in the meeting room as that happens. You three are, for the moment, just by yourselves as all the other adults are doing things.
I
Hey.
do not trust that lady.
Dr. Kapoor?
India is obsessed with her. Like, when we were down in the mines, she would not shut up about Dr. Kapoor this, Dr. Kapoor that.
I know, but I think Ndiya just wants to move up. She just wants to impress
Kudos
her.
to you for doing the ghosting. I would have thrown it at her face.
That's not nice. That's not nice.
But I am just skeptical of both of them right now. I don't trust them. Ndiya punched me in the face,
What?
did something.
Wait.
That's why I got my black
When?
eye, man. It's not like I punched myself.
What is she
Well,
on? Why is she
Why'd
hurt?
she? When? When did it? Why?
This was yesterday when Jackson and I were trying to like get Valentine up and running. She decks me in the face. I'm pretty sure she used my Jackson's key card to get into Valentine and uploaded something that I already brought up to the captain, but she uploaded something that is kind of wonky, and
Did she say what it was?
I can't say what it
It was her thing,
because
or did somebody?
she was the only person in there between the time I was knocked out and not knocked out.
You know what it, but you've isolated
I
what it
know
is.
what it is.
So yeah.
I confined in the captain. I told the captain what it is, and she told me to keep it under wraps.
And now the captain's gone.
It's bad.
So what is it? What is it?
I think,
You could tell
criminal
us.
to criminal.
I'm not a criminal. I did some things that were frowned upon.
Oh, okay.
What have you done that you're a criminal?
Yeah.
I thought we were on the same page. Honestly, that was a dumb thing to say.
by the way-
Just come on, man. I wouldn't do. Come on.
All right.
If you tell us, we'll tell you something.
If
cool.
I like this, we heard it from Ndiya, not from me. She plugged in a self-destruct sequence into Valentine. I don't know what, but that was the only thing. There was no connection to Valentine at all. So somebody had to go and manually upload something.
That is not cool. Where did she get that?
My hunch is the evil doctor lady.
Why would Dr. Kapoor want to?
I have no, but the
Destroy
password. The
Valentine.
password was so dumb.
What was the password?
Kapoor. Like, come on, man.
It's pretty good, honestly.
But yeah, the captain was looking into that yesterday, and now all of a sudden she's gone.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Well, okay.
I'm not
There's
saying
a lot
Dr.
happening.
Kapoor like
So we-
offed her, but
We learned something crazy yesterday too.
what did you guys learn?
We all. So apparently, when the sensor went off, all of the androids on this base, except for me, had their warranties wiped. So they're not going to expire.
What?
Yeah.
sick.
So
Right?
they don't have to be here anymore.
Who told you this?
UB40.
I need to talk to you before.
As you say UB40 from over his shoulder, UB40 turns around. Tink, tink, tink. Aisha comes back into the room, having been cycling the comms, trying to find the captain, says, I think I found her. And she puts it up on the briefing screen in the scrum room there. And there is the map of the colony, and you can see that the captain's locator beacon is pinging down in the mine. She says, it's, I don't, get it, but she's not responding to comms, but I am getting a ping off of her suit. And you can see that it's down in the secondary tunnels. The captain's ping is happening there. She says, so, I think that might be a good place to start.
What is she doing in the secondary tunnels?
I don't know what you would be doing in the secondary. Darius asks the same thing at the same time as you do. And
Darius, are we the same?
he goes, we are the same. We have the same thoughts. You have big muscles, strong like me. We have the same. He goes, I will go down immediately. UB40 is who stops him and says, no, the backup batteries are our first priority. We need to get comms up and running. We need to get life support stabilized. Aisha's like, okay, so that's not the only super weird thing. I'm also seeing Elmo's locator beacon, and
How
Jackson
is
goes,
Elmo
"What?"
down there? He has.
You and Jackson are saying the exact same thing at the exact same time. We're the same! You and me!
No.
Light and dark! the moon and the sun. He doesn't say any of that because he goes, my boy, how does he?
How
What?"
is he moving? How is he down there?
As you were saying this, you're actually watching his locator beacon start to move into the tunnels.
Are you kidding me?
Stop.
So
Elmo, stop.
That's gonna work.
Aisha goes back to her terminal and starts hailing Elmo over and over again, but just nothing. UB40 goes, okay, a lot of problems, lots to fix. Darius, Bruce, I'm so sorry. I need you on those batteries or this colony is not going to survive. And they don't want to be there. She goes, Chance, can you check out the mines for me? Take Ravi. And both of them nod and they start to suit up to head down there. Jackson's like, what the hell am I supposed to do? And she goes, what do you do around here anyways? Like, I guess I could fix some things. She says, well, do that. And so Jackson wheels his way out of the room, now in a proper wheelchair instead of an office chair. Amina says, I have ideas on replicating the sensor, and then UB40 locks on that and goes, then we need another one as soon as possible. And she's like, it could take some time. If I have help and resources, we could perhaps move that faster along. She goes, whatever you need, I can put anyone you need to on that, but get another sensor up. We need to figure out what's down there because it's literally life or death for us on warranty. So let's make the most of a very, very bad situation, shall we, boys and girls?
Say that to everyone?
As far as everyone else knows, the androids, like, if they're...
Their warranty's still going.
Yeah, their warranty's still going, and if the company's not going to continue to invest in the mine, like,
Oh,
everything's been destroyed. It's
great.
life or death, period, for
Yeah.
most of these androids, because
Okay.
the company doesn't care if your warranty goes up and they don't renew you. Androids are kind of expendable since there are so many out there who just don't have jobs, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
I want to make a new sensor. I want to help UB40 and Amina. But I think I need to get out of my bunny costume first. So I'm going to head back to the burbs.
Great. Boys?
I would like to talk to UB40 alone at some point. Is that possible?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd like
Let's...
to use this panic to talk to her about some things.
Okay, well, I'll follow up on that last in the scene. What are you doing?
I have 2 goals now,
Mm-hmm.
possibly 3. First one is if she's working on the sensor, I guess I'll leave her to work on the sensor. I want to talk to UB40 now that she's brought up the thing about the sensor.
Okay,
now
yeah,
that
let's
I know
play
this
that
info. And then I also Valentine's completely back online.
Valentine is up. The comms array is down.
Can I still talk to Valentine? Like
Valentine, you can go in and talk to Valentine. Yeah.
okay,
And you've got the cloned card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay. So I want to talk to UB40 first, and then talk to Valentine before I do something stupid and head into the mine.
You pad your way out of the room. Bibbidi boop. Both of you grab UB40 as they themselves go back to Central Command, where for now they're the ad hoc leader of the colony.
Yeah.
So UB40 is standing with you as people get to work. What's happening?
All right, we know.
Yeah.
We know.
Yeah, she's down in the mines. What the hell is going on?
No. We know UB40.
No.
Changes.
Look, I'm not gonna say anything. I need your help. I need to recreate that sensor for my parents.
Your parents.
They're androids. Their warranty's expiring. They don't want to renew it.
Say no more. Thank you.
I also know.
I
figured
just
that one out.
said we know.
Yeah, I just wanted to clarify that I know.
Is he always-
Specifically.
Yeah.
Is there something...
I just, I know my way around a lot of things. But
Who
yeah.
beat you up?
Who did beat you up, man? You got it.
It was a close fight, but
If Ndiya beat you up too, I need to have a serious conversation with Miss Baker before the day is through. You can tell me. Boys, this has nothing to do with whatever perceived masculinity you're enjoying right now.
India punched me in the face.
And she
and
hit
the
you in the
stim pack
face?
thing? Oh my god. Hi,
yeah.
God.
Yeah, it was a dirty shot. I was just
Wait, India hit you too?
Yeah.
All right.
She is on a violent rage. This whole redemption, I knew it was a lie, but like...
Do you feel like you can work?
Yeah, of course.
Can you help me? I need to know what's going on in those mines, and I don't know if I trust the people that have been sent. Ravi will keep an eye on Chance, but it's just, you've been mining here for a year now? That would be extremely helpful. Yes, and I'm concerned that our friend Elmo might not make it, period.
There was no way Elmo's down in those mines. It's his beacon, but how? Like, is the captain
I am
rolling
as
from-
concerned as you are. I know you can't tell because ceramic skeleton...
It's also very, very cool, by the way.
Elmo's life is very clearly in danger. I am afraid the captain's life is very clearly in danger.
I'll go to the mine with you.
Yeah. But I just want to say, if you are unsure of my coolness, you should
Are you serious?
talk to V and Phil.
Do you want another black eye?
No, I'll go to the mine with you. Let's go.
All right. I just need to check one thing before we go.
She's gone. They're doing their own business. So
I find somewhere where I'm alone and call up Valentine.
okay.
And I want Valentine.
Diddly-dee. What's up?
Diddly-dee. Did the captain share anything that I shared with her yesterday about a sequence being programmed into you?
The Valentine just prints out an access log, and you see that the captain had begun to access Valentine briefly after your conversation last night. So yeah, you just with the report because you have that admin password, so
Yeah.
you can see just like basic stuff on here. Basically you're able to get past the screensaver to have this conversation in the first place.
Nice.
Of just the Blast X Wilson star going boink, boink, boink. Either that or the flying toasters. Too far. So you know that the captain had logged into the terminal, and that's about as far as you can get.
What time did the captain...
15 minutes after you had a conversation. Like whenever you were like bye and then went to bed.
Yeah.
It looks like she got up and immediately went in there to do something. So
Are there cameras down there functioning or anything like that?
separate from Valentine is that security booth that we talked about.
So I want to access one of those and see if I can see anything.
You head into the security booth, panoply of screens, completely unmonitored, for the moment, and the tension is high enough in the station that I don't think you are concerned about being interrupted at this moment. This is not current pressure. However, it is a secure terminal. Only top clearance would have this, so it is a hack in case you want to do that. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try hacking it.
Easy peasy, make a hack check.
Okay. So it's intellect plus...
And just so you know, the information before you is this. Valentine is a complex operation.
Yeah.
Security thing, you just need to jack in. Once you will have access to whatever's
everything.
available. I'm going to have you roll after this to see which cameras have been damaged and haven't been repaired, but that's its own thing.
All right, so 42, and then hacking gives me 10?
15.
15.
Mm-hmm.
57.
Yeah, you've got good odds.
Are you fucking...
Wow.
You gain access to the terminal. You port into the security screen and you have direct access to reviewing footage. You can see live happening right now. Go ahead and roll 4d10 as quick as you can, and then report back with each of those numbers. These are the cameras that are down.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What are we working with? That.
24.
Sorry, separate numbers. Like what were the individual numbers?
4884.
4. Okay, great. So only 2 rooms are down. That's great. Only the med bay and security itself are down. Kind of the ones you would want to see. Yeah. But all the other cameras are operational, colony wide. So that's great. You said a critical failure?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you are in. You are reviewing the footage, all the files open for you immediately, and you look down as your hacky boy shorts out. Your trusted computery companion is busted.
Can I still, like...
You gain stress just from seeing that happen. Critical fail, that's maybe a 2 stress. I know. What are you at?
18.
18.
Wow.
You're in. You're accomplishing your mission, and... this is not what a 16-year-old kid signs up for. I believe it's time to roll on the panic table. Let's see if things get worse.
I'm also gonna play the odds and use my trauma response.
You have your trauma response, and you got the gold,
gold
star
star.
last night. So, hey, man.
Fudge.
What are we looking at?
Hold on. Mother fudger. 11 and a 1.
Oh, you got a 1?
Yeah.
And you're rolling with advantage.
Yeah.
Right.
But I need to get higher, right?
On the panic table, you want to get higher than your current stress, but if you have to panic, you want as low as possible.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Got
Take
a
the 1.
Yeah.
Your hacky boy fries. You are a 16-year-old kid in a colony full of adults who have not been behaving in an adult manner, and the adrenaline hits. You get advantage for 2d10 minutes minus 1d5 stress.
Oh.
It's the only good thing on the panic table.
Wow.
I forgot the stim pack advantage. I didn't have to get a 60. Whatever.
Well, you already rolled with advantage. That was the stim pack advantage. You didn't have to use your gold star. How about
Okay.
that? So yeah, you get advantage.
But no, that was my trauma response.
Not spent.
Sweet. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So 2d10s.
2d10.
7
7.
and 7.
Right, okay, so you get even more advantage now. So for 14 minutes on top of whatever that is, which let's say that's spent now, this stim pack
Okay,
advantage.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
a short amount of time, right?
Yeah, 7.
Yeah, so for another quarter hour, you get advantage on
Okay.
everything. 1d10, this is a d5.
4.
You're a lucky
So
dude.
2.
You lose 2 stress.
Wow. So I'm back to 16.
It is a blow that your hacky boy is blown,
We'll deal with that.
but it was never the tool. It's your mind, and it is sharp. In you go. What are you looking for?
We knew medbay was fried, so I'm not too concerned about that.
Yeah.
So you said it was medbay and
Security cameras are down,
I'm there.
medbay
I don't
down.
care.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, I gotta see.
It's a bummer because you could have seen what happened to the captain. Yeah.
All right. So first, I'll check out maintenance.
Great.
Because that was being used as like the mate shift.
You tell
First,
me what you're looking for.
I'm looking to see who dragged Elmo out of maintenance.
The timestamp is about 2 hours before the
Earthquake.
It is chill in the maintenance bay. Jackson is sitting in his makeshift wheelchair that he's sort of welded together out of the office chair, just to build that picture out a little bit, his leg awkwardly propped, and Elmo's in his gurney, sort of breathing softly. You see him sit up straight at 4 a.m. He's sitting erect in a way that doesn't match his grievous femur injury. He calmly unplugs his own IV sensors and drips. He hauls out of bed. His leg is splinted, and so he just grabs whatever he can and starts making his way out. You can see, as the cameras change, he goes over to the maintenance shaft. He slides himself into a hazard suit, a blank expression on his face as he goes in, and you watch him go outside. Following this, you see him go over to the same rappel point you used, clip in, and one leg would just start kicking off the side of the wall as he...
No.
It seems Elmo walked himself out.
Okay. The other thing I want to check before
Wild.
linking back up with Barry, Central Command, because that's where the captain's office is, right?
Central Command is where the captain's office is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So kind of tracking when she left her office to access Valentine.
Yeah. So moments after your interaction, not moments after, like 15 minutes
Yeah.
later, the door opens. You see the captain come out. Her bottle of whiskey is empty. She looks steady as a rock. And so she sighs. She actually leaves. And the 15 minutes is her coming back from the wreck with another bottle. And so she just uncorks that. And she looks at that. You can see that next to her is a manual that's like AI for dummies.
Yeah.
And so she puts on her half spectacles and she's like that, sets the bottle down and goes into security. So that's at about that 15-minute point, and you see it matches perfectly with the login.
Okay.
She's in there for like maybe like 30 minutes trying something. You see 2 figures enter from opposite sides of the command center at the moment. First, Dr. Kapoor goes up to Aisha, who is working the late shift,
Told you, man.
and leans down and says something to her. You can see Aisha protesting for just a minute before taking a break. And so it looks like Dr. Kapoor is just reassuring her that she'll keep watch, because there always has to be somebody in the command center at all times. And so Dr. Kapoor says, hey, take a break, or whatever. There's not sound on these feeds. And so Aisha leaves. You see Dr. Kapoor glance up at the security feed and start biting their nails. And then from the other side, a much larger figure enters as Chance, still in his combat armor, comes into the room. And they have a very serious conversation.
Okay.
You fast forward.
Yes.
He goes into security. Time passes. And then 5 minutes later, in his enhanced strength armor, he just drags the captain out.
Get the
of
fudge
room.
out of town.
And he drags. And so then they have a heated argument, and she points towards the busted catwalk exit that the two of you came in after your narrow escape from Heartbreaker Station. And he drags her into that airlock and closes the door. And that is what you see of that situation.
Oh my god.
Yeah. You have a strong sense the captain did not accomplish whatever they set him
Yep.
to do. You already got that. Great. Okay.
100%.
Huge narrative points that I didn't think you would think to do because I underestimated you, Anwar, and this is giant leaps forward.
Well done.
Yeah. You watch Kapoor just go back to their lab. There are no cameras in the laboratory.
Yeah, I figured with cross
it's their own thing. this is all because you fixed the network. This is all because you thought to check security. This is all being answered because you did the work, man. You earned the gold star. I just want to give a little more accolades there. You look down during this process to see that it's actually starting to scramble your hacky boy as a manner of like defense, because it like you were quick, but the machine has redundancies. It fries, the data corrupts on the security feed. So both this is scrambled and that is scrambled. You know, because of a critical failure, you can't prove it.
No.
But you know now what's happened. All of this happens in the span of, I would say, like 30 minutes. Simultaneously, as you get the idea to just take your liberties with this. Also, you use your clone card to even just get in there, right? Roll a D100 for me.
Just a D100. Oh.
Just a D100, yeah.
22.
22? Can I borrow this again? No reason. Okay. Ndiya.
Yeah.
The camera now opens on your scene as you scuttle into your totally trashed hab unit, formerly immaculate.
Yeah.
What are we watching?
I close the door quickly because I'm cowardly, stressed, and move things around. Okay. I go to my suitcase, unzip, zip, pull out a hazard suit.
Like an armored
Like an armored one, like a Big Daddy situation.
Nice.
It's got lights built into it. Like it's a flashy like suit with a light bulb situation, like a very like Christmas tree type of suit situation. Like this girl is a lit up, sparkly, bedazzled, like 70s-esque type of thing. 2170s, obviously, or 2070s.
Right.
So my grandmother's time. So flashback moment.
I'm picturing it's a kind of armor, it's kind of showgirl.
No, it's yes,
Yeah.
like very like almost a bell bottom kind of moment, but also armor.
Oh, so this is like a vintage.
Yeah, it's a binge. It's 2070s
for like commercial use.
Yeah.
Okay.
2070s, like it was my grandmother's armor
Throwback.
suit. Yeah.
And now you want to implement
The flashback.
a flashback.
With me and my grandmother giving me this beautiful suit.
I'm over the moon for this. One of the tasty panic table twists that we're going to be using for the viewers at home is we've also house ruled that once per session, players can choose to, within reason, buy a flashback by taking on stress. The amount of stress dictated by how like big a swing it is what you want to do. And so we're going to see Uzuma take the first one. This is different from the flashbacks that I give them, which are just generally narrative. And with these, you can change things like, oh, actually, I have this for this reason, and then we'll play it out. You are free to make tests inside this thing as one that can pass or fail. Just above the table, really quick, what is the ultimate purpose of the suit?
Yeah, so the suit is it's distraction. So I want to be in a suit because I know that the worms are coming. So cowardly me is like, I'm gonna be in this suit from the beginning of the day because I don't want to deal with any of this. I'm scared. I'd rather be protected. We had a weird dream last night. Everyone had a weird dream. I want to get suited up.
Awesome.
So just to feed into that.
So you're basically using a flashback to buy this unusual suit of armor. That's just like iridescent top to bottom,
like,
phosphorescent.
Yeah.
You take 5 stress as the memory hits.
Yep.
And lead us into the scene.
Yeah, Grandma, you called me to come in. What did you want? I
Oh,
was
there
actually
you
going
are,
to
dear.
New Tropez, but like I just
India, come here. You
I
look
was
so
going,
beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, can you do
Thank
something
you.
different?
No,
Not
this
another
is a new
wig.
wig. Yeah, it's a
I
new
used
wig.
to wear wigs
yeah.
all the time.
No, I know you're kind of like my inspo. You know I love you so much. Like your style is kind of like my everything. Like I just love everything about you. You're so cool,
How's
Grandma.
Jessica? Spill that later.
Yeah, I don't want to get into like.
What can I do for you, dearie? Where are we?
Oh, we are at my grandmother's house.
Okay, yeah.
I'm visiting her, my yearly visit
Great.
to her.
Yeah, she's making a pot roast.
Yeah. Hey, so, Granny.
Or the help is, anyway.
Yeah, Granny, I was in your 5th closet number 5.
Checks out.
Yeah, and I don't know, this
That's
thing
my
that-
razzle dazzle closet.
Yeah, no, I know.
What are
You know,
doing up
it's my
there?
favorite. You know, that's my favorite closet in the whole room. Like, oh my god, remember that blue, that blue sparkle top? Okay, not top, but okay.
Those were the days.
Right? No.
I look at my body now and I say,
No, Granny, you look so good. Though.
let me tell you, take advantage of the time that you've got now because this is what you have to look forward to. Perfect skin.
Oh yeah, perfect.
But I'm glad I had so much sex.
Granny, me
Maintain
too.
that.
Yeah, I'm glad you had so.
That's why you're here.
Yeah. Okay.
Best closet for it. Just let me say. I
Okay.
don't want to know, but you do you.
Okay. Thank you for that troubling memory.
And you want to
Grandma.
borrow the blue thing?
Yeah, no, so there.
Take it. What do you think this will fit me now? You.
Okay, but when I was in there, I like saw in the corner there was this like kind of like insane piece. I don't even know what it is. I've never seen anything like it. Like there were light bulbs.
You
and
saw the
things.
suit.
What's the suit?
Okay, so back in the 70s,
Okay.
I did commercials, and one of those was for Blast Tex Wilson.
Oh.
Yeah. They're launching a new sort of. They wanted to really wow the competition by having them be sort of customizable.
Yeah.
Mostly for the movies, you know, that's sort
yeah.
of the thing. So they had, you remember those early vids, Mega Damage, the series.
I think I've seen like something about. Yeah, I think I've seen a couple things. Yeah.
The whoever the main guy was, that the one with the shield and the pecs, and he was played by.
Oh yeah, no, he was hot. Yeah, he was really cute.
Yeah,
no, he was cute. Yeah, he was really cute.
So they wanted to introduce us to the public and my modeling career.
Of course,
yes.
yeah.
And they just let me keep this thing. It's worth thousands and thousands of credits. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, no, this is. Can
I didn't know what to do with it, so it just sits up there. But it looks beautiful. It's really armor.
Yeah.
Isn't that just
No,
wild?
I thought
What am I gonna do with that?
I picked it up and it was like heavy as stone, but
You
I thought
picked it up?
I took my entire
Yeah,
body.
you gotta
to use
plug
it.
it in,
Yeah,
and it
yeah,
kind
it
of
was
picks
like a whole
itself
thing,
up. Yeah.
Wow.
Wait,
it plugs itself in.
You have to plug it in.
Oh,
yeah,
great.
yeah.
Oh, no, you
the
can
reason
plug
you
it
can
in,
pick
yeah.
it up is because it weighs as much as you do.
Oh.
I would help you, but I am tiny and adorable. So.
Well, I don't know. Would it be crazy if I
Take it, girl. You want to take it? Take it. Take the blue thing. Take that. I haven't opened up that closet in years.
Oh my God.
Am I still having lots of sex? That's not important, and it's none of your business. You staying
You're
for dinner?
literally
I
my-
made pot roast.
No, Granny, I would.
I didn't
never
make pot roast.
no.
We're having pot roast.
Of course.
Don't make
Like,
anything.
make it.
I'm
Can you
like,
imagine we
fabulously
cook?
wealthy. Oh, I love being a baker.
It is the best, isn't it? Okay.
Yeah, I'll have them wrap it up for you.
Okay.
Jeremy, closet 7. All of it. Yeah.
Granny.
Yeah, I'll send it to your dorm. What do
Oh
you
my
think?
God, Granny, that is like my dorm number 2, my second room.
I don't care if it's hot. Put it down. I
Yeah.
said closet 7.
Yeah,
It is
Jeremy.
so hard to find good help these days.
Couldn't agree more,
Yes,
literally.
absolutely.
Ugh. But no, Granny, this is insane. Like, you're my inspiration. I feel like
She has big, beautiful fake
no, of
lashes,
course.
and it
Yeah,
just I don't know how she has the muscles to keep her eyelids open at
no,
this
but
age.
that's all of her muscles being used to wink at me. At
I'm
the
winking.
time.
Can you
Oh.
tell? Yes, I'm trying out these new synthetic eyelids, and it's.
I was like, I'm getting. Can I also get closet number 5?
Oh, don't push it.
Okay, fine. Yes, I guess you were winking then.
Is there anything else you'd like to do in this flashback?
No. I think.
So now you're looking at this monstrosity. For 5 whopping stress, this is not just a hazard suit. I'm going to give you full combat suit armor for this thing. Yeah.
She does not need that.
She doesn't. But when you're in your redemption arc, let's have a little bit of fun. So this thing has the same stats as like full combat tack. The downside, anything within hundreds of yards spots you immediately.
Yeah.
There's no way. It is razzly dazzly ridiculous. It looks like a superhero outfit if the Master Chief had sequins.
We incorporate. Where is my super suit? Somewhere in
Where's
there.
my super suit? Wow.
Yeah, it's full Frozone.
It matches your color palette
Yeah.
too with the blue.
I'm Frozone's wife. That's we never talk about his wife in that. So
You're the
I
woman
am-
off screen.
I am the woman off screen.
Why do you need to know?
Yeah, okay, this thing is 10
I'm
armor.
wearing
It's in the washing machine.
This thing has 10 armor. It's got an hour of oxygen.
10 armor?
Yeah.
It is heavy as hell. So all speed checks are at disadvantage while you're wearing this
Okay.
sucker. On top of being 10 armor, most damage is reduced by 3 automatically. Not as armor, just like this fiber mesh weave.
Yeah. So speed checks.
At disadvantage. Yeah.
And
it
then what's the
recycles
other
your
one?
urine.
Oh my
Just in
God.
case you need to drink it. It's just, yeah, it's got radiation shielding,
And then, like,
a
what-
heads-up display,
What does it do to my
exoskeleton.
damage?
Damage is just reduced, period, by 3 while you're wearing this thing. This is, so if you take like 10 damage,
Okay.
it's actually just 7 damage.
Okay.
Yeah. You can't fit through regular doors without really like laying down on your
Sliding
side and
through,
pulling you're because India's how tall already? At least like 6 feet?
Yeah, 6 feet, yeah.
Yeah, so India's now like almost 8 feet tall. And this thing, it's like, no, that's too big. 7 feet tall. It's just big. And yeah, so you, this thing took up like half of your.
Yeah. Everyone said I was crazy to bring this. Everyone said, you're being a coward. You're not gonna need this.
Yeah,
I
absolutely
need this.
insane.
Yeah. It's insane to bring a big suit, but I knew something would happen.
It lights up as this thing settles over you, full Big Daddy. You're set.
Yeah.
You're fabulous. You're electric blue.
I don't want to turn on the lights just yet.
No, this is a fancy piece of tech.
I don't want to use the things yet, like any of the thing. I just have it on.
Okay.
Now, so I can save all the oxygen, all that stuff for
Wild.
when I need it. Yeah. I'm dressed in this suit.
This is a time-consuming process.
Oh, yeah, for
so
sure, yeah.
Also, big swing, loving it,
Yeah.
absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I put that there as you're
No.
just putting it together and
Yeah.
like remembering these moments?
Yeah.
What? This is such an Yzma thing. It's like we just see the shadow on the wall. She's like, it's in her own tribute. You need a cronk. That's what you need.
I do need a cronk.
Especially-
Yes.
Oh, we
A
should have
nice
given you a
himbo.
butler.
Yeah.
Season 2.
Yeah, give me a little himbo.
Yeah.
to-
Our
to
stretch
wander
goal,
around.
we buy her a butler.
Yeah, thank you.
Wow. Huge play. Absolutely wild. It's deeply overpowered, but you know.
It's too much, but it's
Normally,
it's,
I create the monsters and you're doing the work for me.
yeah.
So.
You're purple.
Cape or no cape?
No cape. No. That is so ugly.
No capes.
Ew. No capes. Yeah, no. I would never. I watched The Incredibles when I was
Your
little.
grandma's a
It's fun.
freak.
Yeah. No, my grandma, but that makes sense. I feel like I'm coming from a long line of freaks. Yeah. So
That's happening.
Yeah. So I'm dressed, getting.
What I'm saying is
yeah.
that like that's a time-consuming
Yep.
process. So we'll put a pin in that, and then we'll see what India's up to
Mm-hmm.
in a minute. Gracie, what do you want to do?
I am quickly ripping off my bunny suit ears.
You
And
put on
I'm-
your mining gear.
Yeah, I'm putting on my mining gear.
Okay.
Yes.
Done.
Just to have it.
Yep.
Great. Now I want to radio. Eddie and Barry.
Please do so.
Eddie and Barry, hello.
Yeah.
It's Gracie. Hey.
Hi.
Hey. What are you guys doing right now?
We need to meet up. And
Yeah.
not over comms.
Okay. Great. Elmo is in the mines, and so is the captain, and those are important
Yeah.
people.
I have. Let's meet up.
Okay.
I have a bunk bed wrecked in my room.
Uh-huh.
Is your room okay? Can we meet in your room?
Yes, I will organize. Yes.
Is there anything you want to do, or can we just cut to that?
Yeah, we can cut to that.
Meetup is happening.
Hi everyone. I've set up tea. Doilies.
200 feet away. Yeah, you can hear her.
What is she doing?
And
It's been like
tell
this
me
for-
she's not evil? Like her laugh is.
It echoes through the hangar.
She's quirky. It's been like this for 20 minutes.
Guys, we need to talk.
Okay.
But
Tea.
this does not leave. No, I don't. Thank
Tea.
you. This does not leave this room.
Yes.
I don't think. All right. First off, Elmo is acting really weird. I got a hold of the security footage and saw him get up and walk down to the mines. Not walk down, but like do the thingy with one foot. Like I was impressed too. I'm like, what kind of drugs is he on that he's healed this fast already?
Okay.
But besides the point, the more important piece. So Elmo willingly went down to the
Like in
mines.
a trance?
Kinda, sorta. Like he had no like.
Okay. Wow. There's a lot happening.
You're close to chance.
Yeah, we're close.
I guess.
He took the captain out of the security room. Like dragged the captain out.
Really?
Why?
I have no idea. Kapoor was in the. I told you that lady's evil. Kapoor was in that room yelling at Chance for like a while. Then Chance goes into the security room because the captain wanted to take care of what I told her had happened with Valentine. And like 30 minutes later, she's getting dragged out by Chance Bon Chance. And then I didn't have access to the rest of the security camera, and then it cuts off. But my guess is he threw the captain down into the mine. And I think we're gonna have to fight Chance.
Okay. Kapoor is evil.
This can't leave this room.
Okay.
And we can't talk about it on comms. We need somebody we can trust. because Chance's armor is insane, man. I don't know how the hell we're gonna fight that.
We can trust UB40.
Are you
We can
sure?
trust them. Yes. 100%.
Yeah, I think she kind of is into me. I got from my last convo with her, so.
That's where you're going with this?
I just, not that way, but I'm just like, I think I got to her. She will definitely, I you know, I can work with her.
Okay.
All right, so
Great. So let's head there now.
the other issue
What?
is kind of like the data's corrupted, so I have no proof that this happened. I saw it.
Well, that's a bummer.
I don't think proof's important.
We trust you.
Wow. Thanks, guys.
I don't think proof is important. There could have been.
Doesn't matter.
All right.
Evidence, what?
I agree. I agree. Proof's not important.
Are you sure? I mean, UB40 said she did, like she said to us when we went up to her, she didn't trust the people at the mine being Chance. She said Robbie would keep an eye on them.
You also know, on top of all of this, Valentine is still counting down, and by your mark, is about 3 hours out.
Okay. We need to do this fast because that shutdown of Valentine's gonna happen soon.
Do what? Go get them?
Talk to UB40 and
Okay.
then I don't want to go up against you. Have you seen that man? He's like 12 feet tall right now with that
No,
crazy
we cannot.
armor.
We
It's
can't.
not that. If we see Chance, I'll take him.
You.
Look, all right. I know you think you're cool, man, but that guy's like a unit.
Yeah. Don't worry about it, though.
Okay. So we're going down into the mines. Okay.
We need to talk to UB40.
Okay, let's go
first.
do that now.
And then
I need to talk to you for one quick sec.
should I go outside?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll meet up with you.
I'll wait outside the door.
Okay. Hi.
Hey.
So, I know there's probably not time, but I did a lot of research last night on, pirates.
Yeah. Cool, right?
They're not, like, exactly what I thought they were. I just had to talk to you because I saw, like, a lot of really crazy stuff about pirates, and I thought that they were, like, you know, sailing a ship through space with a flag and an eye patch, but there's a lot of like crimes going on, so I just wanted to. You weren't that kind of pirate, right?
You found the article of
Oh.
the incursion that was attempted on the
Casino.
the armored ship that was making its normal courier trip to the Year of the Rat casino out here in the Samedi system. No survivors. The story itself said that like 2 security guards on board valiantly defended it from some derelict punk. But the suspicion is that they're part of the large, barbarous, extremely murderous triad out here. So
So from your wanted poster,
there were pictures.
On the wanted poster
No,
online.
on the research, yeah.
So from your wanted poster, I looked up your name.
Mm-hmm.
And some crazy stuff came up about like a casino and no survivors and
Yeah. Yeah. That happened. Is that like a bad thing?
have you killed people?
Have you killed people?
Have you killed people?
Have you killed people?
Have I killed people?
Let us know in the comments below.
I have actively tried not to.
You
Make a composure, Sam.
You're sweating.
It's
Barry,
not.
You're a thief? You're a murderer?
Who's stolen?
What?
Who's the real thief? Me? Or these corporate companies that steal the environmental resources from planets, steal the livelihood of androids, steal the livelihoods of everyone, try and control people? They're not the ones, it's me.
Both. You're both thieves. Thieves steal. You stole. You're a thief and a killer. You're a killer. Oh my God. I back away. I'm throwing like stuffed animals his way.
Daddy's just in the hallway. These are like dorms, so like thin walls. You're hearing all of this. Just
Get away.
Grace, Grace. I run up and I grab you. Grace. I've done things I'm not happy with. And I'm going through something now, but I feel I can be better. But you have to do bad things sometimes to make good things happen.
What good things did you make happen?
Nothing yet, but that's not too late. I
need some time. I'm like this whole
knock
time.
on the door.
I've been.
Hello?
I freak out. I grab a towel and I throw it over Barry's eyes and I escape his grasp. Get away! You are a liar and a thief.
Okay?
And I open the door like.
Why is there a towel on your head? Why are you freaking out? Can we go see you before you?
I'm not even paying attention to Eddie. Barry, that's wrong. And I barrel past them and I'm headed to the med bay.
Where are you?
I'm walking to ICS.
You're gonna stride through the colony in this
Yeah,
stuff.
I am.
Do we bump into each other?
You leave at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
All of you walk out and you turn to see 7-foot tall Ndiya Baker, helmet back for the moment, I imagine, right in this combat armor that looks fabulous.
I have to stop saying smart-ass things around her.
Is this a fear save situation? That's all. Like, yeah, you just
Yeah.
as they. You
Yeah.
too.
Oh, sorry.
Woo!
I think Barry's, as of what just happened, is
Over it.
unfazed.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
I have a thing where I fail, right? If fear save
Oh,
for violence or bravery.
wait, but they have to roll a disadvantage for fear because I'm an android.
God flipping damn it.
I'm gonna make that story contextual. This has nothing to do with you.
Oh, great.
It's not all about you.
Yeah, this isn't your reaction. I don't think you need to roll. You're absolutely right. You see the fear in their eyes, and you gain a point of stress from just like the effect you've had on Gracie. Because, like, yeah, on a certain level, you hate her. On another level, what are you becoming?
Yeah.
This is something that, like, this was a great plan, but only because you didn't tell anybody else about it. Eddie, you tell me what you'd like to see out of a critical success here.
I am not freaking out,
Right.
but I'm kind of like, she's reached a new level of evil. Like, she is like going full on supervillain in my head. It's like, she is like...
Of course this is happening. Lose 1 stress. Go ahead and roll on the panic table for me.
Did I gain a stress from losing that?
Yes.
Great.
I'm envisioning Lex Luthor trying to fight Superman right now, and she is very much Lex Luthor in that suit.
Yeah. That's absolutely what it is.
Meets it, beats it?
Meets it, beats it.
Yeah!
Okay.
We house ruled that. Not everyone may agree, but we're a meets it, beats it kind of team today on the panic table. So,
exactly.
that's canon.
Word choice.
Yeah. Meets it, beats it, baby.
It is a standoff in the crew habitat as all of them look at you.
Wait, no, guys. Let me just explain. Okay.
Redemption arc. Nice.
Her gestures are colossal. Just
No, let me explain.
Whoa,
No,
no,
I'm sorry.
just put your hands by your
sorry,
side.
sorry.
take out a strut to the
Yeah,
porch
sorry.
on
Okay,
your
no,
hab.
that
Yeah.
wasn't what I.
I'm sorry, you just, okay.
Smashing.
I'm gonna stop moving.
Okay, because you have a history of.
Why are you wearing that?
Wow.
We are in the base.
I know, but they said that there were worms. And I know that worms are afraid of light. And I am afraid of worms. So to detract the worms and whatever creepy crawlies may appear, I am wearing the suit. The suit lights up and I'm doing it because I'm scared.
Why didn't you just get a flashlight?
Or a whole lot of flashlights. Instead of going full Mobile Suit Gundam on this.
No, but
like,
it's super cool and it looks
No.
great.
Yeah, no,
don't
I-
tell her that.
And it
Don't
looks like
encourage
it's
this.
very protective.
Thank you very much. Really sweet.
Was it like
Thank you.
Okay,
welcome.
we don't have time for this.
Did you make that?
No, this is my.
She made that.
My
yeah.
grandmother, she gave it to me. She's like super sweet. Like she used to
that's
do a
so
commercial for Black Wilson like a million years ago. She's like a model and everything. She's a gorgeous woman, like so pretty. Like she used to like have the maid make this incredible pot roast. I could tell you, like it was like the best pot roast. That maid was like the best maid ever.
Gracie,
She, like,
Gracie,
yeah,
Gracie.
she's so amazing.
Just keep going unless you stop.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's like,
Gracie,
so what for
ask
me,
her if has
I-
anybody told
well,
you?
she's
I don't
still-
care about the pot roast.
Okay,
She has
sorry.
things to say.
Well, I am gonna go.
Okay.
To see.
Bye.
Okay.
It's all the same door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'll go first.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't think.
all of you make your way
anyone
into the
can-
command
yeah,
center.
yeah.
Just awkwardly. Oh,
Yeah, excuse
okay.
me.
Oh,
Yeah,
and you
sorry. Sliding. Sorry.
have to move your massive body into the hallway,
Yeah,
right?
I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Because on
yeah.
top of like Chance was big in this thing, yours has heels.
Yeah.
So on top of everything else.
Sorry.
So yeah.
Of course.
You were
it
actually
has
probably
heels.
like a few inches taller than Chance's
yeah,
one in there. And as you step into the command center, an altercation is already happening. All four of you clustered together. Everyone stops and looks at you.
Hi.
And what you're seeing is Aisha at her station is talking to UB40, who's standing like this, and behind her are Mutt and Dragon, who are standing in front of security. And Aisha's like, what are you I need to access, if we don't get comms up, girl, what are you talking about? And UB40's like, I'm sorry, it's just not your clearance right now for reasons I can't explain to you, but I assure you are in the colony's best interest. It's important that nobody enters this security terminal right now. And Aisha's like, I'm gonna call Chance. And UB40 says, so call Chance. Dragon and Mutt are stone-faced and colossal as they stand there. And Aisha's like, what is going on around here? What the hell are you wearing?
No, so they said that there were worms, and worms don't like light, right? So I just thought, like, I have the suit that has like light on it.
Please, UB40, you have to move. And UB40 is not doing that. She looks at Mutt and Dragon, nods, they part, she goes into the security terminal, and they move back together. They're both holding like pickaxes.
We need to talk to UB40.
Mutt starts to, and then looks confused, and looks at Dragon, and Dragon's like, and so they tink tink on the door, and it opens again, and she's like, what?
Hi. Can we talk? It's important. No, we're not with her. We need to talk to you in private.
She grabs you and pulls you into, and the door closes between you and that. So she just pulls you through the two beefcakes, and what everyone else is seeing is
awkward.
just,
Yeah. Well,
UB40 just, lump. Aisha's like, the fuck? Okay, I guess I'm gonna go on break. That's what I'm gonna do. And she just sort of like paces around. She goes outside to just stand in the airlock. She's not leaving the room because it's her job. But Aisha's not doing okay right now.
I'm still heading.
You just.
I'm going. Okay, I'm gonna go.
You're gone.
I'm gonna go.
You two, what are you doing?
I go, sigh, look you. I just walk out and stare out the window and wait for her.
You're brooding.
You look out at the stars, the twilight above you glittering
Look at those sharks.
like 1,000 sharks' teeth. I'm a poet.
So Aisha just left, and the people in the room are Mutt and Dragon.
Yeah, so you're just standing there with Mutt and Dragon.
Okay.
And also, so Barry's there too, looking out the window
Okay.
at the total eclipse.
I'm just gonna quickly, hey guys. Now I'm gonna look around the room, very nonchalantly. I just want to see if there's any like data like by Aisha's desk.
We'll come back to that.
Great.
UB40 pins you against the wall and goes, what?
I tell her everything.
She lets go of you. And together they look at this. And she's like, okay, so I don't know. That's actually a big surprise about the captain and Chance. And I wasn't prepared to deal with that. That body armor might come in handy.
I thought they could fight.
It adds a new level of complexity to our plans at the moment. Who, Mutt and Dragon?
No, we were talking about her armor.
Because this is very interesting. Thank you for telling me all of that. It is imperative to my survival, to your parents' survival, to Gracie's, that the comms relay does not go back online. There are systems in place to keep this colony running long enough if, as we both know, Valentine shuts down. That's the quickest, easiest solution I can come to.
Well, you mean Valentine's shuts down and we can still keep running, so that self-destruct sequence...
We will suit up. We will head through the asteroid to Site B, and we will leave this place. No one can know what we know if you want your parents to live. We will begin to spread the word, but it is imperative for the safety of everybody here that a panic is not started.
Okay.
That the company does not find out that they're going to lose control of a majority of their assets. And the freedom of our people is suddenly so tangible I could weep, except that that's a human reaction, and I'm a little bit tired of those. Do you understand where I'm coming from, kid?
Yep.
So you make a call. What is it you'd like to do?
What do you need me to do? I just need, all things aside, my parents' warranty to be zeroed out.
Mm-hmm. Me too. I want all of this to end in the best way possible for as many people as possible. So we're aligned on that. I have Ravi down in the mines, already working on a backup unit.
Okay, he's with Chance, and that is my biggest fear right now because I am convinced he threw the captain into the mines. And I don't know about you, but I cannot take on that suit of armor. Mm-mm. Barry is all talk. He says he can take it, but come on, you know Barry. Is there a way for us to, like, short circuit, get him out of his armor? Like, he'll still be, like, insanely tough, but...
That's intriguing. I'm going to work on that solution. Together, both of you look at the colossal ceramic cylinder of Valentine, and UB40 puts their ceramic skeletal endoskeleton hand on on the cylinder and says, "You've been really good to us. I'm going to attempt to extend this because I have no interest in terminating your existence. And so I will try and keep life support going as long as possible. That's going to be hard for me to do, and so I needed full focus. I will ruminate on the needs you require to stop someone in a full suit of armor, but I don't have a solution right this second. I think we should collaborate and think about that together. If you can deal with Aisha, I will send Mutt or Dragon with you.
Wow.
Thank you for your assistance.
Wow.
We will remember this.
What do you mean deal with Aisha? Just like stop her from accessing comms?
It is very important that the company never finds out what's happened here.
Okay.
Do we understand each other?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I mean that, Eddie. You're a good kid.
Try to be sometimes, you know?
Go get him.
Okay.
They turn back to Valentine and start just doing what they can.
Okay.
That's so big.
As that's happening, what are you looking for? You're brooding. Tell me, did you keep Chance's weapons, or did you like ditch them?
If I was, would I be still like? I feel like I couldn't just walk around with an SMG.
No.
Well, could I have like taken it into my room?
Okay, yeah. So it was a very like under the floorboard situation thing.
Under my mattress.
Yeah.
I'm looking for anything like data that will help me with the worms.
You know that they just go in the direction of big movements and seismic interaction. Weaknesses? They're just kind of like armored trucks that are creatures. They're not particularly aware. It's sort of just like subways that happen to be eating rock as they go. They're not hunting. They're just confused and a little turned on. So.
Okay, great.
So yeah, you get a pretty firm understanding of that. It is uncertain how big they can get.
Wow.
Yeah.
Great, thank you.
Yeah. Useful?
Yes.
Cool. And as you look up from your computer, Aisha finishes their cigarette in the corridor and comes back in as you flump back out of
Flump back out? I can't just walk.
Whatever.
Fine, I flump out.
Hey.
Very aggressive. Hi.
What happened?
Do you, me, Barry, need to talk really quickly? Barry, hey,
He's brooding.
Stop moping. Hey, Barry.
What, dude?
Hey, I have good news.
Okay.
But we need to talk in the corner. All right, so we huddle up.
And she's like, "Are you frickin' kidding me?"
It's teenager stuff. Relax, lady. Come on. We need to distract Aisha. I have a plan, and UB40 has her back, but I need you guys just to like follow my lead, okay?
Okay.
Were you on my computer?
Hey.
I'm writing
I mean, like, I'm cool and all. Like, I try to be the fun one in the command center, but enough is enough. Honestly, you guys, I'm on your side. I'm freaking out. The captain's not here, and I'm just trying to do my job. What
I
are
know, I'm sorry.
Yeah, worms. Comms.
Well,
You're super cool.
Yeah.
Like, super cool. And we need your help.
What?
I talked to UB40, as you saw me getting dragged in that room.
Yeah. As you're saying this, UB40 is muttering into, who do we want, Mutter Dragon? They're kind of the same person. But
Dragon.
Yeah, UB40 is giving instructions to Dragon, who's nodding solemnly.
she won't budge unless we get the captain. We need an adult to come with us to get the captain.
You want me to go down to the mines?
It'll be 4 of us plus one of them.
There's no one left to watch I have to be here. That's my whole thing, is that I have to be in this room.
Well, UB40 kind of has command of the central command, so...
Darius, come in. And she radios him, and he goes, yes, what is problem? She says, about how far out are you? And he goes, oh, maybe 8, 9 clicks. She says, how fast can you get back to the central complex? And he's like, what are you talking about? The battery is very important. We are working. Bruce is like, yeah, we're working back here. What's your...
It's very important.
Yeah. She's like, Bruce, can you spare Darius? Darius, I wouldn't ask this if this wasn't incredibly important. He goes, what is the problem? She says, I'll explain when you get here. Can it wait a little bit? He's the best I can do right now. I can have him meet you. I can't leave here. I'm not gonna go down in the mines. I'm just not gonna do that. That's not, I stay up here, I stay clean, I keep my nails nice, and I do my job.
So goal with Aisha above table. Get her off to stop working on the comms.
Yeah.
Is there any liquid in this building?
Yeah, there's coffee everywhere.
Okay.
What do you...
Barry walks and grabs a cup of coffee.
Oh my god.
And
No.
walks behind her. Oops! Spills it onto the computer. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Sorry. Clumsy.
Barry,
Didn't see that.
why?
She just sits down.
You should take a break, like a long lunch break.
Go away, please. And she just puts her hands in her braids and sits at the computer. You ruined this person's day.
Hi.
Yes.
I'm in ICS.
What you looking for? What you do?
Oh, is Dr. Kapoor there?
No.
Okay. I'm rummaging through notes.
Great.
I'm in there because I have access to it. I'm in there.
Mm-hmm.
Questions for you.
Yeah.
Are worms synthetic?
Yeah. No.
They're not.
They're genetically engineered, so they're living organisms.
Yeah.
But they're like made out of real organisms.
organic.
Yeah. They're like Frankenstein's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cybernetics is specific to synthetic.
Yeah. So like androids, like you could work on Jerry.
Yeah.
The worms themselves aren't synthetic.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
but the cybernetics wouldn't be able. That's not.
That's not something that would immediately apply to that. Now,
Okay.
if you had like a worm in front of you and you wanted to like augment that worm with cyborg parts, yeah, over a good period, like you can do freaky stuff to organism. Cybernetics is making anything augmented using mechanical application.
Okay.
So, and the fusion of those two things.
Yes.
So the worms are not synthetic.
Yes.
You could with enough time and
Yeah.
research, you can make anything a cyborg.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would like to basically sort of create some sort of vapor or something that instead of having to plug it into the androids,
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to see if I could sort of airborne.
Yeah.
into-
You just need time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, I'm rolling speed checks at disadvantage,
Okay.
but I can't apply an advantage to a disadvantage, can I?
Yeah, and it would just be a flat. They just cancel each other out.
So then I could just roll and for a
Like
speed
no
check-
matter what, this is gonna take like hours.
Yeah, okay.
But we can reduce how long that takes if you do a speed check. So
Okay.
right now, I would say this takes like 2 days just to
Okay.
like figure something out because this is wild.
Okay.
Yeah, but you are focused and you are on the edge, and madness breeds creativity.
Yeah, I'm
so
feeling, I've got some time, I've got some space. And,
So yeah, if
and
you
I'm armored up.
succeed,
Yeah.
what you're gonna do is then you'll just roll a d10 and that's how many hours it's gonna take.
Okay.
Great.
So
Watch her critically succeed, and I'm gonna throw up in my chair. Okay. Yeah.
Would've been fun,
you
though.
need about 2 days.
Yeah, okay.
Is the main situation. This is not impossible.
Yeah.
And the lab is empty.
yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna just start
Great.
working on that.
Yeah.
Some sort of, because my mind is thinking like, if I want to change the Jessica protocol so that it is something where I can manage and control the androids. That's the fix to is to take away their autonomy.
Okay.
So I would like to be able to possibly use that, if I could apply that to the worm and if there's some way that I could android them, like make them a bit more synthetic, and then
You need a worm.
the whole worm,
Yeah. Doesn't have to be an adult one.
okay.
But yeah, you definitely need a specimen to start
Great.
this work.
So okay,
Understanding that, do you want to start the research now, or do you need to go specimen collecting?
I'd like to start the research now.
Okay. So yeah, it's a full-on commitment.
Do I have to stay there? Is it 2 days straight?
Yeah. I mean, this is just, you've undertaken a new scientific development.
Okay.
And so, though you've been doing work on it, yeah, it's just it's a lot of work.
Okay.
Kabur is, like, from what you can tell, that doesn't look like they're coming back. So,
Yeah, we're supposed to be getting tea. That's
Right.
why I was going there.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So. Okay.
This is how you'd like to occupy yourself.
Yeah.
Great.
For now.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are the scientist.
Yeah.
You set to work.
Okay.
Okay. I can't wait to see what comes out of that. So you just set to work.
Yeah.
It's the kids' show from here, if that's okay with you. Ha! What's going on, guys?
We're heading down to the mine.
Right. So things that I want to grab.
Can we grab this stuff up here, or do we need to start heading down to?
I want to grab some, just like a med kit from the med bay, and
Let's grab a couple med kits.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's all grab
As
these
many
things.
as we can all carry.
There are two.
Okay.
There are two
Okay,
total.
two?
Yeah. Earlier I rolled to see just how many escaped the fire, so.
All right, I have pretty high intellect, so I wanna carry one. I don't think I need an intellect to use it. I want to get a med
The nice
kit.
thing is, like, you're like,
Yeah,
they're like different mag slots and like
Okay.
a pack situation, so that's
Okay,
just
great.
what's going on.
And then I want to grab like a scanner, like whatever, like heat-seeking, motion detector from maintenance.
Yeah, there's absolutely a motion tracker down there. The thermal
Great.
stuff is much more like military
Yeah,
sort of
sure.
situation, so.
I understand.
Breaking a chance of ship again.
And then in maintenance, would there be like a jackhammer?
1000%.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm thinking jackhammer for distraction. Just create like reverberating
I'm
somewhere.
in love with that. So great. Is everybody in maintenance? Is that what's
Yeah.
happening right now?
I'm actually, now you guys really gotta keep this on the low, but I'm gonna go back to my place and get something that I think it could be useful.
Okay.
Do you want to make a thing out of this, or is you just getting it?
I'm just gonna get my gun.
You got it.
All right, cool.
Great. Aisha watches you like walk back, come back with an Uzi, and walk into the.
It's like kind of like tucked under my shirt, but like clearly shows the Uzi like right out.
Yeah, just the
Oh, do
Yeah.
I have my
I see
flare?
yeah.
Great.
And like that's so like innocuous. It's okay.
Yeah.
You could have just had that on your person the whole time.
Great. So the flare, the knife, the grenade.
Yes, you have the grenade still.
And then while we're walking into maintenance, you go right on ahead. I'm just gonna let's go one-on-one.
Go for it.
Another awkward one, but
Hey, I'm sorry that I freaked out earlier and I put a towel over your head. It was just a lot to take in.
Yeah, it was.
Is the gun still in your pants? What's going on?
Yeah, gun's still in the pants.
That's
Yeah, it's fine. I should have.
Wow.
It's a lot. Just because I'm used to it
just-
doesn't mean that others.
it just caught me off guard. I've never met a pirate before. And I understand that people need to do what they need to do. You're not gonna do that stuff anymore, right?
Yes. No. I will. No. Chris actually genuinely meant to say no there. No. If we get out of here, things will be different. Let's just worry about the now right now.
Okay. Let's go.
You two join Eddie, who is standing, and Jackson's like, "Whoa, I forgot this thing was in here." Jackson is visibly distressed for a lot of reasons, but he's distracted for the moment as in the back of the engineering bay, it looks like there's some sort of like bizarre vending machine that has fallen through the wall, and it says Interstellar Megamart on it over the top. And on the keypad to the right are a number of buttons, vending machine style. It is unclear what this does. It has like payment interface, but it looks like you just like put your hand on it, and inside are a bizarre assortment of home goods.
Home goods.
Yes. Above the table, you get the sense that you can pay for this with your high score. It costs 5 points to buy any one item in here. These are not normal items. They do bizarre things, sometimes great, sometimes awful.
list them off.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so you see a table lamp inside this thing. There is a tin of paint, a computer mouse hanging from its USB cable, like an old Earth computer mouse. There is a name badge that says John Public, a toy bear. In a plastic vacuum seal is a duvet set. There is a picture frame, a paperweight, candles, and a compact disc.
You should get the candles.
I'll get the candles.
You press your hand against it and feel something leave your body. It's not pleasant. As the candles clink clong, and it's like as you take the candles out.
Wow. I'd like the compact disc.
It says music on the front, and there's a like badly printed JPEG that seems like it's been a copy of a man. You think it's a man playing a saxophone, and it says "Relieve your stress" on the back.
I'll do the mouse.
You're taking the computer mouse. It is an ancient design computer trackball underneath. It behaves as it comes out, and you reach down to get it. It crawls up your arm.
Okay.
And disappears into your clothing.
I have an emotional support animal too.
It seems hungry. Not for flesh.
For what?
This bizarre vending machine. It, in a very, very weird manner, sucks its way back into the wall and goes further back and further back and further back. And as quickly as that happens, it's like you can't remember it was ever there. Just absolutely bizarre.
Cool.
Jackson snaps out of it and he goes, oh, thank God you're here. We have to save my boy. He looks at you, looks at each of you, and impossibly on an asteroid with 0 atmosphere, you hear an impossible sound from outside. The neighing of a horse.
Elmo is right.
You go over to the windows, and in the twilight, you glimpse what impossibly is a glowing, flowing mane.
What?
You hear the clippity-clop of hooves, and that's where we'll end this episode of The Panic Table. Season 1, Unaccompanied Minors. We're horsing around. I am so sorry I said that almost immediately. Catch us next time, and thanks for supporting us on Patreon. We love you so much, and we think about you always, even in the depths of space. Okay, say bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. What? Okay, great. And to the naysayers out there.
Mm-hmm.